On how to be lovely. On how to be loved.
Hey guys, so I went to the movies tonight. I watched an old film on the big screen. The film is called Funny Face. I was so inspired by Audrey Hepburn's absolute beauty that I thought I would do my first makeup tutorial with an Audrey Hepburn inspired look. I hope you enjoy this video. Let's get started. First, I'm going to put on my Cetaphil moisturizer. Here. I don't have any makeup on right now, which is why you can see the redness in my skin and all my little blemishes. I'm going to use my Shiseido Sun Protection Foundation in SPF 42. The thing about this one, it's actually in the color number 60, which is a shade lighter than what I normally wear. Since I want to kind of emulate her look, I'm just gonna try to lighten my color just a little bit. And I'm just going to dab this on my face and use my hands to apply. So I just finished applying my foundation. Like I said, this is a shade lighter than what I normally wear, so you'll definitely see a little bit of contrast between here and here. The next thing I'll do is put on my concealer, and this is just the Dior Long Wearing Moisturizing Concealer. I'm going to dab it along my under eye, as well as around my nose to cancel out any red. So I'm just going to blend this all in now. I'm going to set everything by just lightly dusting everything with my Laura Mercier mineralized finishing powder. I don't want to over powder because I don't want to look cakey. I just want to take away some of the shine. The next thing I'm going to do is try to get my Audrey Hepburn funny face type eyebrows. Her eyebrows were incredibly thick, full, and they kind of have this interesting shape. She doesn't have a high arch, but rather they're kind of almost straight across. I'm going to take my Benefit Brow Kit, which is in the color medium, and it's just this palette right here. And I'm going to first use this flat brush to just put in the more waxy, darker color. And I'll just create a new shape and then fill it in with the powder.
Nothing but trouble if he's found you, if he's found you, children. You can chase that hoodoo with the dance that you do. Let us lead the way.
Now that I have a bit of my shape in, I'm going to take this angled brush, use the powder side, and just fill it in with more color.
Clap your hands, slap your thighs, hallelujah, hallelujah. Everybody come along and join the jubilee.
What I noticed with Audrey was, aside from her eyebrows, she didn't do a lot with shadow. She had a pretty natural eye look. So I'm just going to dab on a little bit of Too Faced Shadow Insurance to prime my lids. So I'm going to use the Naked palette just to add on some neutral colors, and what I'm going to first apply is this Virgin color right here, Virgin, and I'm just going to use that to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. The next color I'm going to apply is Naked, which is this color right here. And just pack that on to the rest of my eye. And this is a matte color because Audrey definitely did not have any shimmer or glitter on her eyes. I'm just going to use this MAC 224 brush to just blend more. Now I'm going to take the color Buck, which is another matte shade. It's a bit of a taupey brown, and it's this color right here. And I'm going to dab a little bit of that onto my MAC 217 and just try to bring a little bit of dimension to the outer V. And I'm not doing this to create any sort of smoky effect. I'm doing this mainly because my eyes don't have nearly as much dimension as Audrey's, so I'm just trying to add a little bit more depth to my own eyes. So now that I have all those colors on my eyes, I'm going to take my 224 again and just keep on blending. I'm just going to take my big shader brush again and just dip it back into that virgin color and use it as a highlight under my very thick eyebrows. I really have to wax my brows soon because they are getting out of control. I'm just gonna blend that in, blend it down. One thing that I noticed with Audrey was that she had kind of just a nice little like flirty doe-eye dip that definitely extended her eyes out a little bit. And of course, I'm just going to use my Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes in 0L, which is a dark black, and start lining. And when I line, I like to just do a simple line on each side before I start filling it in, just to make sure everything's symmetrical. And I'm definitely going for kind of a thick line because I noticed she wore a good amount of eyeliner in the film. I'm just feeling too lazy to put on any fake lashes. Audrey definitely had some amazing flirty doe-eye lashes. I'm sure she used eyelash extensions or falsies, but I'm just going to use my natural lashes for today. I'm just going to apply my Shiseido mascara. It's the Makeup Lasting Lift Mascara. Looks like this. This doesn't add a lot of drama to the eyelashes. It has a really thin barrel, which I like because I feel like I can get into like my lash line with a lot of precision, but it doesn't add a lot of volume. It doesn't add a lot of length. So my natural lashes aren't too long. You can see a little bit of my lash line. But yeah, when I put on the mascara, I try to wing things out to the side just to create that doe-eyed effect. She had very sculpted, beautiful cheekbones that were very high. So I'm just going to take my Guerlain bronzer in Terracotta. I'm going to apply that with my MAC 109 brush, which looks like this. I'm just going to dab it here. And suck in my face and just try to contour a little bit. And then blend it in. And I'm just going to blend that bronzer in a little bit more using this powder brush. The last thing I'm going to do is just dab on a little bit of blush powder in a pink. So I'm just going to take my Bobbi Brown blush in Nectar, which is this color. I'm going to take my MAC stippling brush in 107, dab it on. Just dab it on the apples of my cheeks. So yeah, that is my Audrey Hepburn in funny face inspired look. Very, very thick eyebrows that extend quite a bit. Doughy, thick eyeliner that isn't too sharp of a line. A little bit of pink blush and some sculpted cheeks. And that's about it. Let me know if you have any questions and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
That's for me.